Hello, everybody. It's Hutch and Leo, both of us dressed up in our Broncos gear and ready to go and root for our home team. And hopefully your team's doing good as well. Thanks, Leo. You did good. All right, let's talk about our weather. We have a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about what's going on now. Rain is moving into the western Dakotas. We can get wet, some of us a little more than others. We'll have details on some snow that flew today in the Rocky Mountain West, and we'll have a look at that forecast. It's all coming up right now at halftime, so you don't have to stay up late to wait for your weather. Who wants to do that? All right, here we go. First, a message from my sponsors at Robert Gibb and Sons. Did you know you can upgrade your heating and cooling system right now and get a free water heater to boot? You know what? Quality Bryant equipment installed by quality technicians. Robert Gibb and Sons, getting it done right every time. Give them a call. Tell them Hutch sent you. Now let's take a look at what's going on right now across the region as me and my Bronco gear are here and ready to go and continue rooting for my team. All right, we do have showers lining up in the Rocky Mountain West, thunder and lightning out there in the Salt Lake City area. For us, no thunder, no lightning, but we do have some showers starting to push in. Most of the heavy stuff up here in northwest portions of North Dakota near Kenmare, moving up into parts of Manitoba and southern Saskatchewan. But we do have some scattered showers of rain that are making their way into the Killdeer area and out near Stanley at this time. Still quite a ways from us, and we have quiet conditions here, and that is where you have shared with me some awesome pictures. So why not take a moment and take a look at those? All right, this is some beautiful fall foliage up right here in Moorhead, just uploaded recently to hutchesweather.com. What? hutchesweather.com. This is Betsy. Betsy, thank you so very much. Look at all of the gorgeous colors in that shot. And here's another one. You know what? I asked and you provided. Julia capturing this shot of the hunter's moon. It's a super moon. Why is it super? Because the moon is closest as it gets to the earth. And we've had a few supermoons this year, and that's because it's pretty close each one of these last couple of months. So this is the biggest of the supermoons, and it's a dandy out there. Julia, thanks for your shot. Now back to the action, back to the weather, and let's take a look at what we have going on with the temperatures across the region. We did reach some nice highs today. They did jump up into the low 70s here in the FM area, but look at the cold pool making its way in. Oh my, up there near the Scobie area, we have 45 degrees, 46 in Sydney. As we look off to the west, it's 50 in Dickinson. Still holding on to 70 degrees right now in Sisseton, South Dakota, heading into the evening. So that's what's going on right now as we take a look at those conditions. And now how about those wind gusts today? They were ridiculous out there with some gusts around 40 miles per hour. Presently, we're sitting around 25 as it calms down just a little bit as we head to bed tonight. Our wind is still from that warm southerly direction, and that's making a difference in what's going on in our neck of the woods and in our weather. Let's take a look at your temperatures, but first, this is a look at the peak readings today that we had. Basically, from my friends over at the North Dakota Agricultural Weather Network. Here you see these oranges. Those are some 80s down there, 82 degrees for you folks in Sioux County, down there near Fort Yates, 78s in Emmons County as well. So the central part of the state, the warmest here with the deeper orange colors. We had cooler weather up in the oil patch with 60s there and low 60s at that. And look at this. Low 70s here in the valley, mid 70s for portions of Cass County, and up in Grand Forks, 70 degrees today out by the airport. And that's about the same thing we saw in the Crookston area for our day today. All right, let's talk a little bit about our forecast, shall we? And to do that, we'll sneak on over. But first, did you get a chance to see Caden Mosier? He was Hutch's weather kid. The very first one. This brave young man stood up there. We got the green screen working right there in the showroom floor of Luther Family Ford. Thanks to my friends over there for helping me get everything set up. And thanks to Caden especially for doing such a wonderful job. Did you catch it? We'll roll just a little bit of that video right here. If I can pick that up here. Let me see. Where did we go? I think it's right over here. Maybe I lost it. Anyways. There it is. Okay, there we go.
Now, Hutch's Weather Kid, proudly presented by Luther Family Ford in Fargo, North Dakota. Here's Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson.
And Hello, everybody. Meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you from the showroom floor of Luther Family Ford. And it's Hutch's Weather Kid. And I'm really excited to introduce you to today's Weather Kid, Caden Mosier. Caden, tell us a little bit about yourself. How old are you?
9.
9 years old. What's your favorite subject in school?
Math.
So you like numbers. Do you like high temperature numbers, or are you a fan of the cold weather?
Hi.
All right. Well, that is a look at Caden's work today. Now, let's get back to your football forecast. And you can always catch the latest Weather Kid, Hutch's Weather Kid video on hutchesweather.com. And click on the old Weather Kid button there you see for signing up. And that's where you can see all of the videos stored as we go through what's going to be a very exciting year of Hutch's Weather Kids. All right. Now, let's take a look at this forecast. And what we're going to do first is, well, I got to tell you, we got some things to worry about out to the west tonight. Here's a look at the forecast. Now, what we're going to see are showers now off in the western part of the Dakotas. Here's what happens to them as we head into the evening hours. And what you're going to notice is they will trek their way into the central part of the state as we go through the early overnight. But as we head towards morning, look where it parks, right over the Red River Valley. So the eastern third of North Dakota could see some brief heavy showers and some light showers up and down the valley. Not all of us will get significant rainfall from this. We may get a few hundredths, but many will get a good 1/10 or 2/10 of an inch, while the flakes will begin to fly out in the Black Hills. That's a look at what's going on there with regards to our forecast for the morning. Now, what about the forecast for the rest of the day? Let me see here. I've got to find that. I know that I had it right here. Give me one moment while I dig that one out of my pocket. Okay, here we go. And this is going to be the forecast for tomorrow. So this is loading up right now. Now, what you're going to notice about that is they continue to move off towards International Falls as we go towards midday, but we still have shower chances here in the valley. The Black Hills, by the way, could see some flaky snow. Now, the aerial coverage of the rainfall will shift mainly into Minnesota as we head into the late evening hours, but your Friday will have passing showers of rain, south winds that will keep temperatures much warmer down to the south and east of Fargo, and the rain-cooled weather will be in the northern valley and out to the west. Now, much needed moisture will take anything we can get, and we'll notice a wind shift as well. Instead of those southerly winds behind this system, we're going to have wind from the west and northwest going through your day. So here's a look at what this means with regards to rainfall amount here in the valley. So we'll have a band of heavier precipitation. It does look like it will be drifting from where we could have some heavier showers developing here in the next couple of hours near Bismarck and moving up into northeast North Dakota and northwest Minnesota. Most in this area will see a 1/10 of an inch. Let me repeat that. Most in this wide area here, this swath, will see a 1/10 of an inch of rain. Some will get lucky and you'll have passing moderate to heavy showers, and we could get over a 1/2 of an inch in a few spots. Now, this particular model says there'll be a drier batch down to the south. I'm not convinced that we won't get a little bit more than that, but we'll keep it at about a 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch of rain for those that do get some rain, and we'll consider ourselves lucky there. So here's what you need to know temperature-wise. As we get started in the morning, we'll still have a southerly wind in our southern and eastern counties. We'll be right on the precipice of seeing that change to northerly winds here in the FM area. Scattered showers of rain, passing showers, and at times moderate or maybe even heavy. Temperatures in the 50s for most of us, but 40s out to the west. And that's what you can count on. Check it out as we go into the afternoon. Look where those south winds really keep the impactful temperatures. We're going to go from 70s down near Morris, Benson, Wilmer, and out towards the Brainerd Lakes area. Dropping ever so quickly into the 50s here in the valley. So if we take a look a little bit closer, 58 Fargo, 53 at 5 o'clock for you folks in the Grand Forks area. We'll see mid-50s across most of North Dakota, except way out to the west where it could be a little colder. Near 50, though, where we'll have more passing showers keeping things rain-cooled in places like Thief River Falls, Grigla, and on up into Roseau County for you folks in Salo, and also in Kennedy in Kitson County. So that's a look at your forecast there. Now let's take a peek as we head through the next several days. Now, I know my team is playing on Thursday night, then we get a break on Friday with those scattered showers making their way through, briefly heavy periods of rain. That lasts into the early morning hours on Saturday for our easternmost counties in Minnesota, but the rest of us will see decreasing clouds, breezy conditions in our northern counties, and well, not much of a change. Temperatures near 60 in Fargo, a little cooler up to the north. Then as we head into Sunday, we're going to see a return to near 70 degrees in Fargo and Lakes Country. And out to the west, we'll have an even better chance at that. We will start to see temperatures really hit those 70s as we go into Monday. And look at records. They're down in the 70s. What a transition we're going through now as we head into the deeper part of fall. Now, Monday night, we could see a few spotty showers late as the next cold front moves through. Tuesday will bring a better chance of scattered showers, but they look light right now. I wouldn't hold out a lot of hope if you're holding on to that for a lot of rain. And it looks unhot as we head into Wednesday. That's right, a severe lack of heat. There's not going to be much of it out there as we'll see temperatures peaking only in the 40s for many of us, but a little bit of a rebound late as we head into Thursday. All right, that's a look at your weather, and let me see if I have any of you asking any questions here, as I like to make sure that we cover those and give you an opportunity to check it out. Watching from Warren, we'll be able to see the comet tonight. Yes, there is a chance of that. It's still up in the sky, and let me share a graphic with you real quickly that goes over that, because you asked the question, and I hope to give you a speedy answer if you're still out there checking out this video here. So let's see. I think I have that over here. Here it is. So the Atlas comet looks like this. And as I take a look, this is courtesy of Sky and Telescope. This is a website you can go to, Sky and Telescope, to see much more content on what's going on in our skies over the area. Check this out as we take a look. Now, here we sit, and it is the 17th. So it starts out higher in the sky and heads down toward the horizon later. Now, as we get into the dark hours, remember, we've got the full moon out there, and that makes things a little bit brighter in the sky, maybe a little less brightness for us to see, but it's been magnificent, and your photos have been magnificent as well. If you do get any, hey, do you know where you can load them up at? I do. hutchesweather.com. Okay, so thanks. I hope that answered your question, Johnny. Appreciate you watching from beautiful Warren, Minnesota. All right, let's see if we have any others. Oh, thank you very much. I like my outfit too. I'm rooting on my team because you know what? It's been a season of ups and downs, unlike the Vikings, who are riding high, and I have to admit, they look spectacular. What a team they've put together, and they're exciting to watch and fun to watch as well. Okay, now, a couple of other things to note here as we go through. I do want to share with you a couple of photos that were uploaded, so you can do that and peruse through these on your very own. Go to hutchesweather.com, click on the photo button, and up at the top, it'll let you know if I'm live or not. That's right there on my website. So even if you don't happen to have your Facebook handy, you can check that out. And here's the latest. Now, I showed you the first photo there. White Earth capturing a nice view of the beautiful moon out there. Paul, thank you for sharing. This is 5 miles east of the White Earth area. Do appreciate you participating on hutchesweather.com. White Earth and Frazee. Let's go to Frazee. Capturing that, Nancy, is the full hunter's moon out there, and it is a super moon, as we talked about just a little bit earlier, because it's so large. Speaking of the comet, let's check it out. This photo shared from the Twin Valley area. Look at that awesome shot. Melissa, a talented photographer in our area, and she just always is uploading fantastic shots, and you can always see them here on hutchesweather.com. Thank you so very much to all of you who have uploaded gorgeous shots from across the area. Again, thanks for watching. I'm going to go back out and root on the home team, and oh, I think I heard it was International Pasta Day, so I'm fixing me some spaghetti. Yeah, it don't matter if it's leftover spaghetti, but it's homemade with jalapenos and sausage and peppers. All right. Happy pasta. Is it pasta day or it's not spaghetti day? Have yourself a wonderful evening. Hey, I appreciate you checking out my website. Dropping a comment. Let me know what you think. You're watching Hutch's Weather. You can get the latest on hutchesweather.com no matter where you are and no matter when you're there. And you can follow me right here on Facebook. That way you'll get a few more notifications about when Hutch is on talking about the weather. And I'd love to have you subscribe on my YouTube button by hitting the old subscribe button. Have a wonderful evening, and thank you so very much. Check back in the morning as the showers will be pressing in to us here in the valley.